Hi, my name is Smile, and this is RPG Pickups. But this one is going to be a little different, is because I'm actually using a rental camera from my college, and also I'm using a handheld mic, this Sennheiser E825. This is the E35 actually, and this time I'm going to do like how I did my last year's and the year before that manga showcase, where I sit down here and actually I showcase, like, because I pick up something from the pile and I show it to you. I actually went to New York, and actually I bought some stuff from Canada as well. I went to New York for the long weekend, Labor Day weekend, with my family, and I went to the Nintendo New York store, and actually I picked up a bunch of games. I only bought 3 games this year, and 2 of the games in that I bought this year is in this pile. So let's start. So the first one I bought was Super Mario 3D World, and this is my first Mario platformer. And I have bought Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 7, Smash Bros, and all Mario type games, but I consider that Nintendo party type games. This is a legit Mario platformer. It's my first one for the Wii U, which is actually what I'm using to hold all the pile. I'm going to plug up my Wii U when I get more free time. And the reason why I borrowed this camera and this microphone was actually for an assignment. So I'll be using this whenever I can, but I'll be using my DSLR for my videos. I haven't opened this yet. I cannot wait to play it. I've seen Let's Plays of this, game, and like actual reviews and previews and everything else in trailers when Nintendo was releasing the trailers for the game back in 2000, maybe 14, 13, I think it was. I'm not really sure, but I think when I bought my Wii U, it came out. So I think it was around that date. Super Mario 3D World, and I actually bought it for $20 from, because it was like a Nintendo Select, and I'm very glad I bought it for $20 rather than like 40 or $50, and I saved some money too, because I had a limited amount of US dollars, since the conversion rate from Canadian to US is pretty trash. And this light novel I bought Bakano. When I was actually went to Barnes and Nobles, I was actually looking at some light novels and manga collections, and I was about to leave the aisle and just go outside and wait for my family to come pick me up. I actually found like Bakano Volume 1. It was like all the way lower. In like bookstores, they put their manga and books by alphabetical order. So it was usually A at top, and B that would be like, next to the A, but this time it was reversed. So basically like Z or Z or Y stuff would be at the top, and then I found Bakano all the way at the bottom. Or maybe it was actually in order, because I don't know why. So maybe if you're in Australia, they'll do Z or Z at the top and A and B all the way bottom, because that's how Australia is. So I found Volume 1 of Bakano, the light novel. I absolutely loved the anime adaptation for it. I actually watched it illegally online, then I actually went and bought the actual DVD to support it, and I'm very glad I did that. The English dub is awesome, and I definitely love how, this is actually based in Manhattan. I actually bought it from, Manhattan, so I thought this would be, I was gonna make this a New York theme video, but I thought, I just picked up a Magi volume. I might as well show it to you guys. And actually, I'm gonna cut to the chase and just show you the Magi volume. I was actually gonna show you another game I bought, but I bought Magi Volume 9. I'm so close to Magi Volume 10, and I'm like 8 more volumes to catching up the actual, English releases for Magi by Viz Media. I actually had, a little chance to read through the volume. I definitely am enjoying what I'm reading. I do love the beginning parts of Magi, but as it goes into the middles and actually go into the actual arc, I really start to enjoy Magi a lot more. I think when I grab volume 10, 11, 12, I'm really going to enjoy it with Hakuru's character when they actually introduce Hakuru's character in volume 9. And the game I wanted to show you was Luigi's Mansion 3D. The last time I bought a 3DS game was probably back in 2013, 2014. And the game I bought, actually, that's a lie. I got a game called Mighty Gunvolt, which actually backed Mighty Number 9 on Kickstarter. If you did, I'm very sorry. I didn't back it up because my friend actually gifted me the Humble Bundle code, so I actually get Mighty Number 9 for Wii U for free. And that was the worst decision I've ever made in terms of, buying a video game. I should have gone for the PC. However, I got that for free for my 3DS, and I love Mighty Gunvolt. Actually, I'm really glad that my friend actually gifted me the Mighty Number 9 code, because I got Mighty Gunvolt, and that's an extremely fun game. I beat that game twice, and I still play it. So I bought Luigi's Mansion 3D because I remember a long time ago, my friends they went to PAX and actually played like PAX 2014, 13 maybe, and they played Luigi's Mansion Skyscraper, and I just saw gameplay for it back then. It looked really fun in the game. And I actually asked the Nintendo, employee there, Nintendo New York employees. By the way, they're all fucking awesome people, by the way. And I asked them, what game would you recommend that's part of the Nintendo Selects? And they said, and I said, Luigi Mansion, a good game. And they said, yes, it's a really good game. You don't need to know about the older game, which was Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube in order to, play this game. And I actually have watched the gameplay for Luigi's Mansion, the GameCube, and I played the game for a little bit. But this game is like, it's more puzzly, which is a lot because I had to go by car. So I had an 8-hour ride back from New York to Canada. So I played this game for like 2 or 3 hours, and it definitely, stalled my time. And I love the music from this game so far. I believe I'm in the third level of the game, so I haven't unlocked Sky's, scraper mode just yet, but I cannot wait to play this game more. My 3DS is in my drawer right now, so I can't wait to, later when I get a break or have a chance to. I think after I record this and edit this, I'm actually going to go play the game. And finally, something I picked up was an agenda. It's not really exciting. It's an agenda. I do need one because I am in college, my first year. I'm going to a broadcasting program, which is why I have this big hunk of a professional camera. And by the way, follow me on Twitter. I do post cool ass stuff, like when I could be able to use cameras. And sometimes I post my pickups, and I post pretty bad tweets sometimes, but I post some funny ones, some good ones, some shitty ones. You know how it is. Follow me if you want to. Link is in the description below. But I picked up this agenda for this was all in Canadian, by the way. It's $14 or $15 Canadian, so $13, whatever. It's a really good agenda. And I thought since this had this whole, kind of astral, moon and sun and planets type theme, I'm fascinated by astrology. When I was a kid, I was really fascinated by the moon, the sun, the planets, the space, and the whole concept of we're just a little speck in this entire like a universe. That's what I just really like about it. And the agenda is like it's a 16th month agenda, and that's all. It has a fancy little ribbon bookmark type thing. So that is all I basically picked up. Also, I picked up some studio headphones, some SD cards, whatever, and everything else. But that's all equipment related stuff, and it can be kind of boring explaining about studio equipment, but I'm fascinated by studio equipment. So make sure let me know what you guys picked up for this month in the comment section below, or on Twitter or on Instagram. I'm probably going to use Instagram more in the future. Currently, I uninstalled the app so I can actually get off Instagram and get my ass to work, basically making more videos and working on college. My name is Abdullah, and let me know in the comments below or over on Twitter. Facebook, I'll probably use Facebook in the future, but as of now, just Twitter and YouTube. My name is Abdullah once again. I'll see you guys later. See ya.